Hi, good morning, everyone. So, my name is Wenlin, and I'm glad to be guiding you guys through a short segment today on shoulder mobility. Earlier this week in this group in Silver Good, we've already seen from the pain relief practice on some information about how the shoulder actually relates to the neck. So, I won't be going through too much detail on that. Just want to walk you guys through some of the basic movements of the shoulders so you can connect with how the shoulder blades actually move within your shoulder girdle. And for example, when you feel aches or pains, right, there'll be some movements that we can do to actually create greater mobility, which means to be mobile or free in the movement of your shoulder joint so that you'll be able to stretch to reach on the cupboard to take something you want, or when you bend down you can easily bend and collect and take something from the ground. Yeah. Okay, so let's start to just use the palms. You can start to feel and touch into your shoulder joint. So here you can start to feel this bony protrusion which connects where your arm bone is together with the part of where your shoulder girdle is. Yeah. And then if you reach behind, I'm going to turn behind so you guys can have a look. This is where the shoulder blades are. So they're kind of like two wings. So if you imagine you're an angel or an eagle, and we'll be doing eagle pose later, which is also from yoga. They are like the two wings that you have that are behind you. And these are actually attached to the back of where your spine are, but they're very fluid and mobile. And they actually move around, moving up, down, moving apart, closer together, as you move and reach your arms up, down, forward, and back. Okay, so before we begin into the isolated movements, I want to invite you to join me. So today's practice will be mainly standing. You can just feel free to come into a standing position. We'll begin with gentle arm swings, which is a practice from Qigong. So just feel free to keep your knees very soft, and then you can just let the arms sway from left to right, left to right. And you can use your arms to just gently massage the side of your body as you do this. And as you do this, just notice how you feel in your body. Allow the arm swings to maybe become a bit more vigorous if you would like. Just gently connecting with the energy here. Okay. One more breath. Okay, and then very slowly we'll release. Okay, so I just want to show you, okay, we just begin to shake out any tension in your body. So I'm just standing in Wuji, which is an even stance, slightly wider than my hip distance apart. So unlike in yoga where the stance is very straight, in Qigong usually the knees are slightly softer, so you can keep a soft buoyancy in your joints, and just imagine that your joints are very spacious. Yeah, and in this position called Wuji, just allow everything to shake out. Start to release tension. In Kundalini Yoga, they also have this shaking meditation to warm up all the energy along the meridian lines inside the body, from the base of your feet, which are in contact with the ground, to the crown of your head. We're just starting to wake up the body. Yeah, encourage blood circulation and flow of your vital life force, your qi, to move around the body. This is very essential and very helpful exercise, especially after sleeping for 7 to 8 hours. You know, often we lie in the same position, and sometimes the blood doesn't flow so easily to the areas that were compressed or lying on the bed. Few more breaths here. And then just slowly release. You can gently allow your eyes to close. Notice any sensations in your body. So it's very normal to feel a slight tingling sensation if you do feel it, especially close to your palms. In the arms, we can find the meridian lines for the lung, for the pericardium, for the heart. So this is the fastest way to get your your lungs to actually really work very hard, and your heart as well, yeah, to increase your heart rate, yeah, to get the blood circulating. Okay, so now that we've explored, just warmed up the body a bit, you might feel okay, start to feeling like you're perspiring a little bit. So I want to encourage you to grab a towel. So you can use either a yoga strap if you have one, or if you don't have one, no worries, a towel is fine as well. A little longer one is slightly better. I still have a full length towel, and I've just folded it this way. And I'm just gonna hold the towel on one end with one hand, and then the other end with one hand. So how wide you need to hold the towel really depends on how mobile your shoulders are also. So for the rest of all the practices that we'll be doing today, please move slowly and mindfully. We want to have a full range of motion, so you have a very full and wide range of motion, but not beyond your end range of motion, because the shoulder is very mobile and we don't want to dislocate the arm from the shoulder. Yeah, if there's any pain, please back off. Honor your body. Yeah, I'm just doing a demonstration. Feel free to move at your own pace based on your own ability. Let's practice safely and mindfully. Okay, so we'll begin just by holding the towel out in front of us. And I'm just going to grip the towel like this. Okay, I'll just stand behind so you can see me a little bit better. And start to pull like the towel apart using two hands. Yeah, you can feel maybe the shoulder blades start to engage, your shoulder girdle, maybe your pec muscles, which are here, so they start to engage. You might feel that contraction. You can gently release, soften. One more time, we're gonna pull the towel apart or the strap apart. Exhale, gently soften. One more time, pulling apart. Exhale, gently release. Okay, now that we've activated the muscles, right, we're gonna start to move them as well. So just holding the two edges of the towel, we're gonna begin to lower. Inhale, raise them up. Exhale, lower them down. Inhale, raise them up. Exhale, down slowly. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. Inhale, up. Last time, I show you sideways. Exhale, down. Inhale, up. Two more times for the last set. Exhale. Inhale. One more time, exhaling. Inhale, gently release. Okay, so now we're gonna take it towards the next step, because for a lot of us, for example, we may feel that, I have my shoulders that cramp, I cannot reach very high. This could be due to some mobility issues, a past injury. So we want to move slowly and mindfully, and I'm going to show you this action again. So instead of moving downwards, we're going to practice moving upwards, using the muscles from the back and the shoulders as they contract to actually draw your arm upwards. Yeah. Okay, so let's come back to this position. Okay, we're going to go down first on exhale, and then as you inhale, using the momentum, draw it up, maybe just a bit higher at eye level. Exhale, come down. Okay, inhale, draw it all the way up towards your eye level, and then exhale down. One more time. Exhaling, coming down. Inhale all the way towards your eye level, and then exhale, release. Okay, we're gonna take it even higher, like if that's within your reach. If you have frozen shoulder, if you have any serious pain, please move at your own pace, and I'll show you sideways. Once again, exhaling, coming down from shoulder height down. Inhale, engaging the muscles. We're gonna draw them up, 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 eye level, maybe a little bit higher, maybe almost all the way towards the sky, and then gently release it down. Once again, exhale down. Inhale all the way, almost. You can feel like you're gonna reach up, and then exhale, come down. One more time, coming down. Inhale almost all the way up, diagonally, and then exhale, gently release. Okay, feel free to shake out if you feel any tension. Now we're gonna move backwards. So start to bend at the elbows. Okay, one arm is still holding the towel. The other arm slides from where the palm is and reaches sideways, so you have a firm grip on the towel. And we're just gonna let the palms rest behind, close to where the hip bones are. Okay, we're gonna use the muscles of the back sides of the arms to actually engage and help us. As they contract, we will reach backwards, yeah? Okay, so exhale, gently release, soften. I'm gonna show you diagonally. Okay, full inhale, we're gonna reach. Lengthen out, exhale, gently soften. Again, inhale, reach, lengthen. Exhale, gently release. One more time, reach and lengthen. Exhale, gently release. Okay, we're gonna take it even further. If you are quite pretty mobile and you want to go even further, just reach even higher. You can aim more towards the space that's in between shoulder level and below. Yeah? Okay, we'll come here, back to this original starting position. Inhale, reach, 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 reach. Exhale, come down. So you feel the muscles along the back side of the arms and your back contracting as they reach upwards. Okay, again, reach on inhale, lengthen, and then exhale, gently bring it down. One more time, reach and lengthen, exhale, come down. Okay, so you might already start to feel a little bit of energy circulating in the body. We'll just temporarily put the towel to the side. We might need it for later, but not now. Okay, let's stretch it out. So in yoga, there are a couple of stances to actually improve the mobility in the upper body. I'm gonna talk you through two of them. One is called reverse prayer, and I'm gonna show it to you first, facing you so you can have a look. So you just place the palms together and let the palms come towards the heart center and you press like this. As you press, you might feel there's this contraction that's happening and you're activating your muscles to actually push them towards each other. Yeah, this is called prayer palms or Anjali Mudra. So we're gonna do this with a twist backwards, and I'll show you sideways. Okay, so option one would be to just grab your elbows. And for some of us, this may be where you choose to stay today. So this will just simply help to broaden the front of the chest, and you might already feel the shoulder blades come together when you do this. Yeah. Option two will be to let the palms come together in the same orientation but instead at the back. And how we begin to do this, I'm going to show you. Start low, okay? So let the palms reach outwards. Turn the big thumb downwards, bend at the elbow, let the palms come together. So my index finger is touching, and I'm going to start to bring the fingers so they face closer towards each other. And for you, maybe here you already feel a strong sensation in the shoulders. If that's enough, stay here. Don't move beyond what is safe for you. Yeah, just stay, move, move and choose the option that's good for you. If you can move further, start to let the palms come together, and then slide the palms upwards, yeah, close to where your waist is. And whatever option you are in, whether you're grabbing your elbows, whether you have a low namaste, whether you have a high one, we're just gonna stay for a few breaths like this. And if you want to intensify the practice, you can also just lean against a wall as you do this practice. Yeah. So this will continuously help you open the chest. And here I want to encourage you to actively roll the shoulder blades back and start to engage. Push the palms together against each other, and let the elbows be more in line with each other instead of collapsing inwards like this. If you can see like this, you want to roll the shoulder blades back. Okay, one more breath here. Okay, so if you have reverse prayer, slowly slide it down, gently release them, stretch the arms out, turn the big thumb upwards, and then we'll shake it out. Release any tension in the wrists. Okay. So you might have felt that just now in that movement in the shoulder position, the shoulder blades coming together. So this brings me to the next portion. Let's talk about the 4 different movements in the shoulders before we move into the next practice from yoga, and we'll conclude off with a last mobility exercise that's actually from Qigong. Okay, so the shoulder girdle actually can mainly move in 4 different ways. Yeah, you might be able to notice that, hey, you know, you can rotate your shoulders clockwise and anti-clockwise, right? But the shoulder blades, right, there are four main movements, and I'm going to talk you through them. First is elevation. So you can lift your shoulder blades and then drop them down. Okay, again, lift and drop them down. One more time, lift, and then we drop them down. So the same, the opposite of this movement, elevation, is depression. So let's try this, okay? So we'll lift them gently, and then on exhale, we'll let them settle down even lower than before. This is depression. Okay, one more time. Inhale, lift, gently, relax. Exhale, draw them downwards. You can feel the shoulder blades behind here moving down. One last time. Inhale, lift. Soften and draw them down. Okay, and with the next breath, just relax. Okay, so the next practice, to show you the other two movements that are possible with the shoulder blade, it might be useful to have a toilet roll, and I'm going to show you how and why. Okay, I'm going to move backwards so you might be able to see this movement a little bit more. So the next one is called protraction and retraction, which is basically reaching out and drawing back in. Okay, so it's helpful to have something to hold on to so you can feel this movement. So what I've done is I just placed two toilet rolls, right? And just stack them on top of the other, and one palm is holding the top and the other palm is holding the bottom. And then I just turn them so that they are horizontal. Yeah? Okay, so as you do this, I want you to reach the toilet rolls far away from you. And as you do this, you might feel your shoulder blades moving apart. Okay, on exhale, I want you to draw them closer towards you. Just using your shoulders, not bending at your elbows. Yeah, do you feel that? So it's protraction and retraction. Let's do this two more times. Reach, 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 reach. Keep your spine exactly as it is. Exhale, draw them back in. Okay, one more time. Reach, 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 reach. You might notice there's a slight rounding. Exhale, draw them in. Okay, you can also do this practice against a wall, so you'll be able to isolate this movement a little bit better. Yeah, so I just wanted to walk you guys through these four movements, and now we're going to take it by combining all these four movements into a kind of shoulder roll. Okay, and I'll show you sideways once again. We'll begin with elevation. Elevate, push it forward, protract, depress, retract. Okay, let's try this again. Up, forward, down, back. Up, forward, down, back. One last time. Up, forward, down, and back. Now we'll reverse it, yeah? Okay. Up, back, down, forward. Up, back, down, forward. Up, back, down, forward. One last time. Up, back, down, forward. Okay, feel free to now start to just circle your shoulder blades in any way that feels good. I'm just moving them backwards and then forwards as well. Yeah, just gently soften. And we'll slowly release. Okay, I'm gonna walk you through two more exercises. So one will be from yoga, which is to stretch out the muscles in the back of the shoulders. And then the last one will be a mobility one, which will use toilet rolls or yoga blocks if you have them. Okay? Okay, so this one is actually called Eagle or Garudasana, and it actually helps to move the shoulder blades apart and stretch the muscles along the back. And I'm going to show you facing front and also sideways. So how we begin to do this movement, we're going to reach the arms far away from each other. Yeah? Like this. Okay, I'm just going to adjust so you can still see me. And I'm going to begin to wrap my arms around me. Okay, it doesn't matter which arm you have below. Just remember, for me, I have my right arm below first and the left arm on top. Cross them. And I'm just gonna bend at the elbows and hug myself. And this is the first option, and you can choose to stay here. Yeah, option one, just hug yourself. And for a lot of us, we may already feel the stretch here like this. Okay, for option 2, start to let the elbows stack on top of each other. Backs of the forearms come and touch each other. So it's in line with your face. So that's why you can't really see my face. It's kind of almost blocking my face. Okay, if you're in this option and if it feels alright, start to lift the elbows so that they're at shoulder height. Okay, I'll show you sideways as well. So it looks like this. It's at the height of my shoulders. And if your wrists are also, if it's available to you, you can let the palms touch the inside of the palms and then reach and lengthen up. And breathe. Yeah, breathe into the sensations in the back of your shoulders. The attachments of your arms with your shoulders. One more breath. Gently release everything. Open the arms up. Shake it out. And then now we'll do the other side, okay? So I had my right arm below just now. So now I'm going to let the left arm come on top. So start to bring the palms as if they want to touch. And at the very last moment, cross. Left arm on top, right arm below. At elbow level, let them touch. And then just give yourself a nice hug. Okay, whatever you can reach just the sides of where your arms are. You can reach the tops of the shoulder blades, whatever feels good. And just stay here. Feel the warmth of your palms. Okay, and then if you like to move on, and if that's available to you, start to bring the backs of the forearms so that they touch. Okay, I will show you the other direction as well so you can see. And then just start to reach the elbows up a little bit higher so they're at shoulder level, and then you'll begin to feel the stretch in your shoulders. And if you like to, you can let the palms cross over so that they touch each other. And this is actually the position for the arms in the photo that was actually for the preview that was for this video segment. One more breath. Gently release everything. Spread your arms out, front and back. Shake it out. And then gently just release yourself. Feel free to roll the shoulders front and back to even out any tension that you may feel in the body. And the last one we're going to move on to is, it's called teacup. It's from Qigong. Okay, so I just have 2 toilet rolls handy, or you can also use a yoga block, whichever is good for you. I got these from Daiso. They're only $2. Really great value. Okay, so if you have a toilet roll, begin by letting the toilet roll just land on your palm like this. So we start with the dominant arm, because usually the dominant arm is a little bit stronger and it's a little bit more mobile as well. Let's see, yeah, okay. So I'm just going to show you sideways also. So we're going to begin by turning the toilet roll out as you want to offer it out to someone. Reaching up. Okay, and in, out, in, out, in, out, and in. Yeah, and the trick is not to grip on the toilet roll. So we want to see if we can use the shoulder mobility to move. Okay, we're going to start to add a little bit of elbow rotation as well. So see if you can reach. Exhaling, reaching out. Inhale, draw it in. Maybe add a little bit of rotation, reach, and then come back. We're going to start to draw the figure of 8 with this toilet roll. And see if you can add. You can feel free to use your body. You might notice that I'm already using my body to turn around. So there are various joints. There's one joint here at your shoulder, there's one at your elbow, and there's one at your wrist. Also, your entire body can move to help you get into this movement. And what's important is to move slowly and mindfully. Yeah? There should be no pain when you're doing this exercise. If there's any pain, please slowly just come to a still and then back off from the movement. Yeah? Okay, once again, let's try. We're going to turn it outwards, and as we reach outwards, you'll find that then the elbow will naturally point outwards and turn inwards. Okay. So as you can see, it's a kind of like circling movement, and I'm using my entire body to help me be able to hold on to the toilet roll or the teacup without breaking the teacup. It's not that easy in the morning. Yeah, and you can reach your body closer or further away as you do this. So this is a really good one for mobility. Yeah. And we're gonna try also not just outwards but also inwards, yeah? So we've been turning it outwards like this. Just try to reverse the direction as well. Not so easy with the toilet roll. Oh, if the toilet roll drops, no worries, just pick it up again. Yeah, okay. And then shake out on this arm. Just release it up. So this was just a warm up. Now we'll try with the less dominant arm. Okay, for me it's the left arm that's less dominant. Let's see. Okay, we'll just begin to warm up by like moving that toilet roll further away from the body, from the waist outwards, as if you want to offer it to someone. Yeah, it's like some very nice tea, and you're like, oh, would you like a cup, please? Would you like a cup? Would you like a cup? So just offering that tea, maybe to your good friend that you haven't seen for ages because of COVID. And then maybe as you offer, let that movement, you see my elbow is moving upwards and it turns upwards and my wrist is turning as well, and then come sliding downwards. Again, joint, joint, joint. Just feel where this is moving in your joints. You have your elbow joint, you have your shoulder joint and your wrist joint. Yeah? Okay. And then also maybe inwards. Okay. Can you offer the tea to someone behind you? Okay. In front, towards the back, in front, towards the back. Okay, feel free to stay as long as you like playing around with these movements. There's no correct way to do it. What's important is to explore the different joints in your body and how they're actually connected, you know, your arms with your shoulders. Because very often if you're feeling stuck in the shoulders, this may actually stem from a lack of awareness or strength from the arms. So I'm going to show you once as we rotate outwards. So you can see I'm leaning towards one side to give my body more space, and then upwards. And to prevent this from falling over, I'm kind of like leaning right side as well. Oh. So just feel free to play around. As you can see, when I'm doing it, I'm also dropping the toilet roll all the way. Yeah, and as I do this, there's no pain in my joints. This is very important. Yeah, when you do this, make sure there's no pain. So this toilet roll can be as far or as close to your body as well when you're doing this. And then you can try reversing the direction as well. You might find in one direction it is easier, like maybe outwards as opposed to inwards. Yeah, when you're doing it. Okay, and the last part will be a bonus exercise. If you are pretty okay with what we did just now already and you want to challenge yourself, take 2 toilet rolls. Okay, we're gonna try doing them at the same time. Okay, let's see if I will be having any success with this. And let them turn outwards both ways, maybe up. Maybe one arm has to go down first and then the other arm, and then you reach, and then the other arm, moving slowly and mindfully. And then maybe you want to try reverse the direction as well. Turning up, down. So you can also try this with a book. So the toilet rolls are pretty light and like the space that they take up is very small, so you might find it a little bit harder. So I'm gonna show you what it's like with foam blocks as well, because foam blocks might be a little bit easier, and something with a bit of weight might be able to give you a sense of like the gravity pulling downwards as well. So that might be more fun and easier to do. So let's say if you have foam blocks or 2 books at home, you can try this exercise. And you'll see that maybe I'm a little bit more successful with this. So I might need to lean forward and then draw this upwards and back. And then the same, to reach them outwards, I might need to reach up and down and back. Yeah, so I'm using my entire body, including my arms, my waist, sometimes my head, my body, my hips, to balance out this movement. Yeah. And you can also try one arm in one direction, the other arm in the other direction. Oh, yeah. So when we're doing things that we're not used to, what we're doing is actually like training the brain to form new neural pathways that we're actually not used to. So it's actually a really good exercise. And don't feel like, I didn't manage to do it correctly. There's no correct, yeah? Just have fun with the process and then feel how this changes your body. If you enjoy it, then do it more. If you don't enjoy it, it's okay, no worries, yeah? Okay, one more time. I'm just also playing around here. And then very slowly come back to the center. And the last little bit of a bonus exercise I want to talk about is called sponging. So this is a kind of an exercise by Eric Franklin, who used to be a professional dancer, and now he's a body worker. He mainly teaches people to actually help to improve their posture and some small exercises that help them connect with their body. So using your right palm, you start to reach for the fleshy area of your trapezius muscle, which is actually behind here. Can you feel that muscle? We're going to use the fleshy part of the palm and the fingers to grip onto that muscle, and we're going to sponge the muscle. So we're going to squeeze it super hard and exhale, release. Again, squeeze, exhale, release. And one more time, squeeze, exhale, release. So what we're doing is when we're squeezing, we're letting all the fluids like move out of the muscle, and then when we release, all the fluid once again floods into that muscle, and it causes this kind of rejuvenation that's going on. Yeah, it's a little bit like a self-massage. Yeah. Okay, and we'll do it with the other palm. Now left palm reaches for the side of the trapezius muscle on the other side, your right side, and using that grip, hold on to the muscle, grip on, squeeze, feel the warmth of your palms, exhale, gently release. 2 more times, inhale, squeeze, exhale, gently release. One last time, inhale, squeeze, exhale, gently release. Okay, feel free to roll the shoulder blades back and forward a couple of times, releasing any tension, shaking it out. Just take a few breaths here in standing position. Just notice how you feel in your shoulders. Does one side feel, more balanced than the other? Are both sides pretty much balanced? Just notice. And then very slowly at your own pace, opening your eyes. So thank you so much for joining me today. Please give me a shout out in the comments. Let me know which exercises that you found the most useful, whether you like them. I also welcome feedback. And if there's anything else that you would like to see more of in future, do write in the comments, and we'll be able to tailor the videos in future based on what would be helpful for you. Okay, I hope you have a great week ahead. Take care and see you soon.